So we're about to go off into the trail here. We are up at Tanaha Falls area, and we are still on pavement, but we're about to hit the trail. And I want to talk about the range and what happens when you go with an aggressive tire, sticking out a little bit like that, and how that affects your range in comparison to another Cybertruck. So we left there, it says since charged, we've gone about, this is a dirty screen, 14.6 miles, and we were at 609 watt hours per mile. 609. Let's take a look and see what this truck's doing. Now, he's got the Scorpion tires on here, these Pirellis, and not a lot of tread here to slow you down, so rolling resistance is not really an issue here. And we're going to look and see what he did on his charge and his rate. Let's see. Look at that, 14.5 miles driven, 450 watt hours per mile. That's a big difference. So you can see what happens. And we're doing a lot of things here. We've got a roof rack on here. We've got the steel bumpers. We've got the steel rock sliders. We got the front bull bar from Unplugged. We got the front bumper on here. So we've added some weight to this vehicle. And then of course the stance, though. The stance is the big thing with these tires, and the stance of how it sits, it just will chew up your range. So it does come with a price, but the price is worth it, trust me. Andrew, what'd you think of the drive up here?
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's limitless with the Cybertruck.
How did it, now you haven't driven a Cybertruck so much in windy road conditions and whatnot. You're used to your Model 3 Highland Performance, great vehicle.
Right.
You're driving a whole different animal. So like, what's the big difference here when you're driving this truck in this kind of a windy road? Now we were on pavement all the way up. So we're talking about almost, apples to oranges, but we're also on pavement, so we can kind of have a comparison. So what do you think of that truck on that?
It rides very well. It's solid. It's very comfortable. I think the air suspension does a perfect job on this car. It's something that the Model 3 Performance Highland does not have, is air suspension. So I think it feels great. It's overall, it's a nice, very comfortable, stable ride.
Awesome. Well, we are soon to hit the actual dirt trail, and we're going to get out here. Now, we've seen a little bit of traffic through here this morning. It's just a little foggy morning. It's pretty, and it's nice and cool out, but we're hoping to get a little sunshine to come through so we can get some better footage out here. But we're going to be hitting that trail here shortly, and we'll resume then.